And the Grammy goes to Bad Bunny.
Once, there was a young boy named Benito who lived in the small town of Vega Baja, Puerto Rico. Music filled his childhood home, from his parents' salsa records to singing in the local church choir. By age 13, Benito dreamed of following in the footsteps of his reggaeton heroes like Daddy Yankee. Taking the stage name Bad Bunny, Benito started writing his own Spanish rap lyrics and uploads. But how would this creative kid from a non-musical family ever captivate millions? If you want to become an expert on one of music's most meteoric rises to global fame, keep watching. See how Bad Bunny went from a tiny town dreamer to the undisputed rabbit king of Latin trap. Small town kid with big dreams. Benito grew up in the small town of Vega Baja, Puerto Rico. His parents worked hard, his father as a truck driver, his mother as a school teacher. They filled their home with diverse musical genres from salsa to pop, sparking Benito's interest. As a child, Benito dutifully attended Catholic church with his mother and sang in the choir. But by age 13, he left to pursue his real passion, the vibrant rhythms and clever wordplay of reggaeton artists like Daddy Yankee. Benito started writing his own songs and raps at 14, taking the name Bad Bunny. Why a rabbit? Well, he was once forced to wear a bunny costume and didn't like it.
I hear this right, that you got your name because here's a photo of you as a child. You were
Bunny. Now is this?
It's a bad bunny.
I mean, it is a bad. It's not the best bunny. It's a cute bunny.
His early tracks showed creativity, but didn't attract much attention. Undeterred, Benito kept honing his craft. The big break. Benito was about to chuck his mixtapes in the garbage and kiss his dreams of being a fly Spanish rapper goodbye. After years of dropping sick rhymes and laying down tracks as Bad Bunny, he was still just a big bunny trying to make it in a small pond. One fateful day, Benito's phone blows up. It's only the DJ Luyan on the other line saying he peeped our boy's track dials and wants to sign him ASAP. You already know Benito started bugging, sprinting up and down, hyped beyond belief. Benito could hardly believe it. Soon his single Soy Pure was climbing the Latin charts. He quit his day job and dove into a whirlwind of collaborations with Nicky Jam, J Balvin, and others. What set Bad Bunny apart? His conversational vocal flow brought an intimate, vulnerable sound to Latin trap, and his funny, relatable lyrics about partying and relationships connected with fans across cultures. Finally, the call came that Bad Bunny had been waiting for his whole life. Now on the brink of fame, how would this creative small-town kid handle the pressure? Lucky for us, that phone call helped launch the career of a true original. Crossover success. By 2018, Bad Bunny had made it big. When his collaboration, I Like It, with Cardi B and J Balvin hit #1 in the US, he realized his sound could cross cultures. His debut album, X100 Pre, drew wide critical praise. Most new artists would be content living the pop star life. But Bad Bunny's roots kept him humble. When Hurricane Maria devastated Puerto Rico, he sprang into action. Moved by the suffering of his people, Bad Bunny donated funds and supplies to the recovery efforts. He also became an outspoken advocate for LGBTQ rights. Bad Bunny boldly challenged Latin machismo by wearing colorful, gender-fluid clothing and painting his nails. Unafraid to be himself, he inspired fans to embrace their identities. By 2020, Bad Bunny's music made history as the most streamed on Spotify worldwide. Yet he used his global platform to amplify marginalized voices. From pride parades to crisis relief, Bad Bunny stayed true to his community. With fame came not just fortune, but also responsibility. By speaking out for the voiceless, Bad Bunny showed the true meaning of success. His story teaches us that no matter how high you climb, you can always reach down to lift others up. All hail the Rabbit King. By 2020, Bad Bunny had already broken countless records as a Latin trap superstar. But he was hungry for more. So he buckled up and prepared for liftoff to new creative heights.
Todos los años. Es que también.
First, Bad Bunny dropped Yo Io Lo Que Madalagana, rocketing to the highest chart debut ever for a Spanish-language album at #2 US. But that was just a test flight. Months later, El Último Tour del Mundo launched him into the stratosphere as the first all-Spanish #1 US album in history. But Bad Bunny wasn't done flying high yet. In 2022, he released Un Verano Sin Ti, dominating the top of the charts for a jaw-dropping 13 weeks straight. It cemented his status as both a cultural icon and an untouchable musical force. Like a rabbit in a spaceship, Bad Bunny had reached heights nobody imagined possible. Each album set a new bar, then he'd blast through the atmosphere again, now peeking out the window at the world below. He could hardly believe the musical journey that little Puerto Rican kid had taken, but Bad Bunny was still ready to soar even higher. From his roots, singing in the church choir, the humble Puerto Rican kid had become what fans affectionately dubbed the Rabbit King of Latin music. Bad Bunny realized the wildest dreams of that small-town boy with big hopes. Now Bad Bunny is embarking on his biggest tour ever, on track to be the highest-grossing Latin tour in history. Each sold-out show is a coronation, as thousands of fans scream for their crowned Urbano royalty. Yet he remains the same creative soul, making music his way. The Rabbit King has taken the throne, but never forgotten where he came from. Conclusion: when a young boy named Benito first started writing songs in Vega Baja, Puerto Rico, he had the same big dreams as kids everywhere. Benito found success nobody could have imagined. His journey shows us that no dream is out of reach. He was just a kid from a small town scribbling lyrics, imitate his heroes. People likely told him a music career was impossible. But Benito never lost faith in his potential. He kept singing, kept writing, kept dreaming. All those lonely hours crafting songs built his talent and courage. Even when doors slammed in his face, he knocked again, because Benito believed in the music inside him.
Gracias.
If Bad Bunny's extraordinary journey from a small-town kid to a global sensation has fueled your audacious dreams, don't get the breaks just yet. Take a leap of faith and click that subscribe button to stay tuned for more against the odds adventures. And be sure to check out our video on Barack Obama, Journey from Poverty to President, for another underdog story. Until next time, keep dreaming big and discovering the biggest stories with us.